This is Ritchie-James from Phoenix Rising. I'm here with Rich and Paul from Powerquest. How are you doing, guys?
Very well, thank you. Cheers.
Great, yeah.
You've just not long since come off a stage here at Hammerfest. How do you think your set went today?
Really well, actually, yeah. It was great for me. And
yeah, really enjoyed it. Full
Good
of energy
turnout.
And everything. It was, which is what we like.
Our first gig with this lineup,
Yeah,
the new lineup.
absolutely.
And,
The new boys did well. Well, we're pretty new, but we're not the newest. Chitty and Gav was their first gig with the band today, so I thought they did really well, and it was a nice, pleasing reaction from the crowd. To be honest, really chuffed.
Touching on the new lineup, how do you think you're all settling in together now? And how did you actually all get involved with Powerquest?
It's settled in amazingly. I mean, this group, between us all, the chemistry is just amazing, you know. As for me, getting into Powerquest, I just simply heard on the grapevine that Francesco was leaving, so I sent Steve an email. We'd previously met before that, and literally he gave me the job there and then. So, yeah.
Quick interview process. I've actually been with the band about 7 or 8 years. Was crewing for them. Ended up as stage manager. I've known Steve for like half my life.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Well, let's not talk about that. Basically, obviously, because I've been working with Powerquest, I knew what was going on behind the scenes. I knew when the other guys, like when they were deciding to leave, that the opportunity may come up. So I just kind of sat and bided my time. And eventually, Mr. Williams said to me, "How do you fancy stepping up onto bass?" Which is kind of good, because I used to stand on the side of the stage and I'd be like, I should be up there, you know, these assholes are doing my job, what's going on? Not that they're assholes, by the way. So yeah, it was really good, and I feel that same as Rich says, we've really settled in well together, and you know, formed a good bond. It's good, you know, really good friends, these guys in the band now, you know.
Well, you've got the new album coming out over in the UK soon, Blood Alliance, and you've got a heavy tour coming up as well with Symphony X, then of course your own headlining tour. What can we expect from this tour?
Well, we're going to be playing obviously a lot of the new songs from Blood Alliance, which is, you know, what it's all about really, promoting that, and you know, we all work so well together, you know, so we're going to play as much as we can of that, and also we're just going to be playing a lot of songs that haven't been played before by Powerquest, so you're going to be in for a little surprise there, really.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. And touching on songs that had never been played before, that was Another World. Today was the first time that AQ had ever played that, and I think that's something we'd be looking to do, is bring in some of the songs that maybe weren't done in the past, that we know the fans are going to want to see. As far as the new album goes, I think that we've gone back a little bit to the days of Wings of Forever and Neverworld, tried to give the fans a little bit more of the power metal feel that they used to get from those albums, but at the same time, you know, this is a heavier band, a far more energetic band than it's been before. That's what we'll be looking to put across in the shows, you know.
So what else have you got planned for 2011 then, besides the major tour in the UK?
We'd like to be hitting Europe at some point. It's all in discussions at the moment. Dates have come up, and then we've had to change them, and you know, it's quite a process getting everyone available and such alike. But I think going to Europe and promoting is very important. Obviously, as you say, we're doing the stuff in the UK anyway. I think we're doing Bloodstock later in the year. And I think one of the beauties of the band now is the fact that we're all based in the UK, except for Chitty, who's based in Germany. The band can get together a lot more often, so you might find even just, you know, there'll be more touring, more gigs coming up. You know, just more chance for us to promote ourselves. And I think 2011 for us is just about getting our faces seen as much as possible, and you know, being heard. Yeah.
So, to any people out there watching this who haven't actually seen Powerquest, how would you actually describe the style of music and the lyrics within the albums?
Well, the lyrics, more so, it's more real life now, isn't it? You know,
it is,
lyrically,
yeah.
It's a lot more what's going on today in the world, and you know, the financial side of life and all that. So yeah, the music's far more aggressive than it ever was before.
Yeah, I think it's just we're heavier than PQ were before. One of the things that fans will notice now about Powerquest is Powerquest was always a very keyboard-driven band, and obviously, you know, Steve Williams, who's the mainstay of the band, been here from the beginning, writes the songs. Although we have been a lot more involved in the songwriting process, you know. Because Steve had written the songs, they were primarily kind of led by keyboards. What we've got now in this band is a very, very competent and talented guitar duo, who I think we let, you know, it's good to let them take the reins a little bit more. There's more guitar in the band, the keyboards are reined in a little bit. I think that creates the heavier sound, certainly. And you know, watch out for these two guys. I mean, we would never tell them how good they are, but you know, they're quality guitarists, and I think I think that's the main thing about the new sound of Powerquest. The new Powerquest is a bit more about guitars, you know, and being heavier, but at the same time we're still as melodic as Powerquest have ever been. And I think it's safe to say, and this was something we were all very conscious about, is that it still sounds like Powerquest, and that was important to all of us as well, because we were all fans of the band before. So I think we know what the fans are looking for a little bit. Well, we hope we do. We hope we've got it right. You know, time will tell.
Now, do you actually have a personal favourite track off the Blood Alliance album?
That's a hard one, really.
They're all bloody hard.
Yeah, they're all. I like them all, really. Crunching the Numbers is probably. And City of Lies. Those two are my kind of favourite.
I'd go with City of Lies. It was probably for me. It was the one that I was most involved with in the writing process as well. So, but I like the feel of it. It's just got such a great feel, and I think it's the last song on the album. It's a cracking way to finish it as well. But another one that I'd sort of bring up on the album, which we've not been performing live yet, which is Glorious, which is real kind of. You know, well, it's in the title. It's glorious, you know, and that's how we feel about what we're doing, you know, and hopefully that's what everyone else will think as well.
Hopefully, yeah.
And lastly, is there anything you'd like to tell the people watching this?
Just please buy the album, you know, and we've had some great reviews. There's something on there for everyone. So yeah, just please go out and buy the new album, really, and help to support us and help us keep us on the road.
Absolutely. I'd like thank you to everyone that's given us support so far. Excuse me. The reviews that we've read so far have just been, you know, blown us away. It's, you know, people are saying really nice things, and it's pleasing because we worked hard on it. So thank you to all those guys, and I'm really looking forward to seeing a lot more PQ fans out on the road and meeting you guys, and we'll see you out there.
Well, thanks for talking to us today, guys. We'll have the review of today set up, hopefully within the next week, and then reviewing the album shortly after.
Yeah, cool.
Brilliant.
All right.
Cheers, man. Thanks.
Guys.